Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. It is Friday. I believe it's February 7th. Cloudy outside. I gave my music post, and since I am, I like when people learn music and they get interested. So my workout time is shorter. Yes, I only was at the gym to do one full circuit and then hit once. We'll do 2 sets of bench press at their heaviest because I have a different goal in mind right now. With that being said, I think I want to title this, I don't know how long this is going to be. I mean, it's beautiful and cloudy out. Man, I wish I was driving toward the north instead of driving towards work. Before I go on, if you come to this channel, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'm going to probably say one of the most important things that someone can say to you. I get frustrated in life with people in general because I chase them. I chase them. And when I say I chase them, and I was thinking about this today, I said, when I chase, I'm at the gym and I'm working out, and my buddy wants to, start working out on Wednesdays. And I said, well, we're coming up on next Wednesday. I said, do I call this particular individual and say, hey, let's work out? See what happens here is I get excited when people want to embark on things that's going to better them, whether it be financially, whether it be physically or musically. I get pretty excited. And in this excitement, they mention something. Oh yeah, I like to do that, blah, 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 blah. And what happens is I actually begin to chase them. And when I mean I begin to chase them, I start putting in more interest in what they're doing or what they want to do than the interest that they're putting in themselves. And when you go, are you coming to the gym? Are you going to sit down and learn this? Or because they've expressed interest and they initiated the interest, and me being excited and me wanting them to learn and feel the joy I feel, I began to chase them. I began to chase them more than they're chasing their own interests and what they came to me for. And in the pursuit of this chase, I'm going to say this, it becomes a waste of time. A waste of time. Now you can kind of understand why I work out by myself, why I embark on missions solo dolo. Because I understood that you just wasted my time. You wasted my time because you expressed interest. I sat down and I offered my time. And my wife will see this message. It's like she was like, I want to learn the piano, blah, 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 blah. So I was rested from work, but I actually took the time. I said, well, no, she did not ask me. She expressed interest again, but because, I said, well, let me see what you got. Somebody, see, by me expressing interest, now I'm going to invest something that is very valuable to me in you, which is my time. That's the most important thing. Most important thing. However, I told her, I said, hey, you've got, and keep this in mind, if she give me flack when she get home, it's like, I wouldn't say anything to the world that I wouldn't kindly say to her. That's the person that I am. It's not going to be disrespectful. This is what it is. But because you've expressed interest and I want you to learn the right way, let me invest in you now. Let me sit down. Okay, do it this way, do it that way. When somebody actually takes the time to sit down And hey, okay, you didn't like the way we did it the first time, and they're very encouraging. That's the most valuable thing they can give you, is their time. When I was learning this pool business, there was a man, and we will call him Craig. And Craig said, hey, I'm going to show you how you can always make money and you'll never be broke. And true to this day, his word was bond. What he showed me, do you know that he did not have to chase me? All he's told me was, this is where I'm going to be. And man, I was there early in the morning. He said, you going to make it. You going to make it. Because I literally, everywhere he was, I was there. You ain't even have to ask. You didn't even have to ask. And keep this in mind. This is a personality trait within me. A lot of these things that you see is part of my personality. Hey, when it came time for me to CDL, hey, I'm gonna be here, blah, blah, blah. I'm there with bells and whistles on, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, because I understand that you have something to offer me. There's something I want from you. There's something that I want from you, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. You don't even have to ask me to show up. I'm there consistently. Until you tell me to go home. When I was learning piano, I literally hired one of the best. If you say her name in Vegas, and if I mention her name in stores, oh yeah, she's good. She played for Ka, the entertainment, Cirque de, I can't even pronounce it, Cirque du Soleil. Over here in Vegas, concert pianist. And I paid, and I showed up, and I kept showing up, and I became her roadie because I wanted to learn how to set up musical equipment. And I understood that there was something that she had to offer that was very, very valuable. And to this day, it proved valuable. If you look at how I have stuff set up in the room, if you have, okay, we need some gaff tape here, blah, blah, blah. She has something I wanted. And there's a portion that I paid for. And then there was a portion that she gave away for free. She said, hey, all you got to do is carry some speakers, carry my equipment. I was like, word. I always stay hungry. Even if I have to come there and just sit down and listen. Let me listen. Let me set this pole down. I'm one for literally absorbing information, writing stuff down. You don't have to chase me, because I'm always chasing you. You have something that I want. And especially if you're giving it away for free, your time. Hey, what can I do? I get so frustrated. Even with one of my technicians, he sent me a message yesterday. Hey, I wish I would have copped those trucks, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, I said, look, you can have. I had at that time 3 trucks total. And I said, well, this red one, now that you're going on to your new pool job, because he had quit, took a better offer. But I said, well, here, let me give you a counter offer if you want to, because when you leave me, I'm going to give your work away. I'm not going to sell it. I'm literally going to give it away. I'm going to give this portion of the business away or drop these clienteles. And I said, if you want them, you can have them. And you can have the truck. I said, all you got to do is do a little bit of maintenance on it. It runs because this was your truck. He did not take the opportunity. And I have this on my text message that he sent me yesterday. I wish. There comes a point that when I turn silent, when I stop chasing, whether it's calling, whether it's investing time, whether it's doing this. What I'm basically saying is I've done enough. I've done enough, and I feel that what I have done has not helped. I've actually done you a disservice because I don't see you advancing. So not only have you wasted your time, I've wasted my time. If I give financial advice, if I give this advice, if I give that, I'll keep giving it. But once I see it's not being taken advantage of, I ain't gotta say no more. I'll just put my head down and continue doing what I'm gonna do. You know, if your goal is to work out, and you don't have to work out with me, you don't have to do that with me. But this is something that I need to see, a hunger that you are building in yourself. And when people actually come to me, that know more than me and they want to offer me these things, is because they see an innate drive that I have within myself. Man, this guy's doing it himself. I could take him and make him, and you're gonna have those people. I could take him and man, I could make him better. And they work with me for free, just so they could say, man, I did that. I helped them. I took something and I saw a drive that he had in him and I made it better. They didn't have to chase me. And that was probably one of the biggest frustrating things that I experienced in life, when I see potential in people and I actually go after their potential more than they go after it. Trust me, I do get the call years later. Hey, I should have, even my father, if he's watching this, I gave him an idea about his Spanish. I said, hey, if I were you, you can literally be sitting back and doing A, B, C, and D. And I actually gave him the numbers. I said, because I understand that there are people that literally would invest in this. If people could get Hulu subscriptions, if people could get Netflix subscriptions, if I got a piano subscription to a guy who gave some very valuable information for free, and when he decided to build his own platform, I said, I'm with that. Full on support. I said, how much more can you? And I told him this idea probably 4 years ago. I even gave him ideas about, hey, I see this is where because here's the thing. My gift in life is I'm a builder. I am a builder. I build businesses. If I give you an idea for a business, you could bet your bottom dollar it's going to work. Bet your bottom. Years ago in Vegas, I was one of the first, if not the only, that started the pooper scooper business called Pools and Poop. Look it up. Matter of fact, you can go to any store. Matter of fact, if you are in any Leslie's in the country and they say, hey, what company you with? Say Pull and Poop. And tell them the date that ask them and say, hey, when was that name initiated? And they'll go back and say, man, this goes all the way. People laughed at that idea. It was corny. But now what do you see rolling around? People picking up dog crap. So the idea is, when I say, hey, this will be a great idea. I don't have to be an inventor, but I have an entrepreneur's mind. An entrepreneur's mind. Just like I told my cousin, I said, hey, well, you're deciding to work with this avenue. It'll be cool because this is what I would like to do, and I already have the name and the acronym. And I said, and I have the connections, because was I not Santa Claus for the Nevada Youth Authority for 4 years? donated my time. Yeah, I'll be Santa Claus because I liked what they did. So it's easy for me to pick up the phone and say, hey, remember me? Oh, you Black Santa. You see what I'm saying? Folks, if people want something bad enough, you don't have to chase them for it once they initiate what they want. Don't get excited and chase them. Let them chase you. You go back to Elijah and Elisha in the Bible, 2 Kings. And Elijah with a J was a prophet, a prolific prophet, doing all these amazing signs and wonders. Elisha saw something that he wanted. He said, I'm with that. And this dude tagged him along, tagged along everywhere he went. I believe Elijah had to say, leave me alone, go home. Go home. Nah, he didn't go home. He said, I ain't leaving till you lay down your mantle upon me. If we go back to Israel, Jacob in the Old Testament, who wrestled with God. And this is how close God is to humanity. He'll come down and wrestle with you. He'll come down and play with you like I play with my pups when I get home. Knowing they can't beat me, but I give them a tussle. I had a pit bull like that. I used to come home every day, wrestle this pit bull, and I get the best of it till she'll run from me. But you know what? She wanted to play, so she would have the last and get back. She wasn't letting me go because she wanted that playtime. Remember, folks, if they want it bad enough, they're going to come after you. They're going to come. Not to say you don't got to come after me. I'll tell people that. You don't got to come to Vegas. You know, when I talk about, hey, the weather's nice. I wish I could move there. No, you ain't got to come here. You don't have to chase me, but I've got to see you chasing something. Chasing that thing that you want. If you say you want to work out with me, I got to see, hey, all right, well, I ain't going to pick up the phone because you said it. I already put my time in. You said, hey, if my wife said I want to learn piano, hey, you know you have the most valuable source sitting right in front of you because you see me doing this every single day. You see me doing it. And it's almost like a slap in the face when people see you doing it and they go outside the house. That's like a pure shoot. You had hey, Jesus Christ told me you had me right here. And still you didn't want me. Be like me, folks. I saw that I had Craig available. Look, that was my man, 100 grand. And now I'm at the point in life where I could be like, yeah, I know how to do repairs. I could tell you exactly how to do it in my sleep. I could even do it myself. Because I had that drive. I had that motivation. I had him as a source. I didn't become better than him, but I became respected by him. There was a repair underneath the rocks because that's how they built the pool. Pipe busted. We couldn't jackhammer it up. We couldn't do this. Do you know I still service this house? And when I look at how I did that, and when I told him, I said, I got it done. He said, wow. He said, would you? Because I have the drive and I have the determination that even when you tell me no, don't worry, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get it done. Remember, folks, don't chase people. Let people chase you. Even in this business, you don't see, are you out there advertising? Do you have public online? Nope. You see my truck. If you flag me down in the street, No. I want you to chase me. Because if you're chasing me down and I'm trying to run from you, shoot, I'm trying to, and I know you really need me. I know you're going to respect it and you're willing to pay for it. And you're going to appreciate it. Now, it doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen that way all the time. But for the most time, it does. Let them chase you, folks. Let them chase you. And also observe if they're chasing that thing that they said they were going to chase. Hey, I want to learn this. I want to learn that. Keep this in mind. If you say that you are going to do something and you do it one day and your consistency falls off, that was just a move out of emotion. That was just a move out of your emotional state at that time. And I'm not saying crying state, people bear with me, but I'm saying that was just a move from emotion. Here's an example. If I told my wife, hey, I want to do A, B, C, and D, if she does not see these ideas come to fruition, I was just feeling good that day. I was just feeling inspired. If I don't follow through on it, that was a waste of inspiration. I gave a post earlier. I need to do, if you have something in mind that you want to do business, piano, you need to do something every single day. You need to ruminate on it. You need to, if I have an idea for a shirt, I need to be drawing freaking sketches. I need to be figuring out A, B, C, and D every single day. Every single day until it's birthed into fruition. Remember, folks, let them chase you. One thing that you got to do is see them chasing the dream for themselves. You just sit back and watch. Sit back and watch, and then see if it's even worth your time to. All right, well, let me sit down, and I don't know much, but I can tell you what I do know, and I hope this is very valuable to you. Peace.